Hello and welcome again. My name is Ingrid Felton. Thank you, as always, for visiting this YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy some aspect of this segment today and that your takeaway will be rewarding in itself. For those of you who have returned, welcome back. Today, I want to talk about attracting love, the pursuit of love. Many people are, I once had a friend, and among our close new group of friends, she would always say, I'm in love with love. So many of us are in love with love. I mean, the television teaches us about love, TV shows, movies, other people's relationships. When you think about it, there's a certain aspect of envy that comes with the pursuit of love, or a certain aspect of wanting what somebody else has. Many people want that love that is unconditional, that love that is everlasting, that love that, people that die and they die with in each other's arms. And movies, so many movies have been made about that kind of authentic love. But how much of it really translates into reality? Honestly, I've only met a few people in my life, a few married people or couples who are truly happy or who have truly experienced authentic love. The number might be 1% of the population, but it's still small nonetheless. So, what are we doing wrong? What are we doing that prevents us from having authentic love? And what is wrong with the way we are pursuing love? So, today we're going to talk about how we can improve that pursuit or how we can attract authentic love. So, the three things I want you to know today about the pursuit of love is that love starts with you. If there's no self love, then you're already at a disadvantage. You have to love yourself before you can attract love from someone else. And the second thing is, if you're in pain, if you're hurting really badly, if you suffer some traumatic experience, what they call TE in psychology, then maybe you should take a break, or maybe you should contemplate just healing. And that's the third concept. The third concept is you must heal before you can really go out there and find authentic love. So we're going to put those three together. We're going to talk about the aspect of self-love, without which you cannot have love, real love. The aspect of attracting that which you are, the law of attraction, and then pain, or how to heal. So I, for one, I mean, I started out as a young person with all three of those afflictions. I didn't have a strong sense of self, so there was not a lot of self love. I didn't understand the law of attraction, and I didn't realize that I was in that much pain. So, what did I do? I attracted things that, like in my book, I talk a lot about how if you're in pain, all pain does is attract more pain, right? So, let's talk about self love first. Do you love yourself? I mean, painting your fingernails, putting on lipstick, getting your hair done, wearing the best clothes does not mean you love yourself. It means you're able to take care of yourself despite the fact you don't love yourself. Or having all the money in the world, all the shoes in your closet, all the suits you need, all the name brands, that does not translate into you loving yourself either. So I ask you again, do you love yourself? Loving yourself means going beyond the point of just the outward, the exterior shell. Loving yourself means that you understand who you are. You understand what makes you function. You understand what drives you. You understand what your needs are, what your wants are, and you're able to differentiate between the two, wants and needs. You also understand what you need to attract in your life. That's the kind of love I'm talking about. And it doesn't come easy. It comes with a lot of self introspection and self analysis. My two favorite words, self introspection and self analysis. But it can come. And it comes through experience. And it comes through not allowing experiences to break you or to cripple you. Let's talk about those experiences. The other flip side of allowing those experiences to break you that will prevent you from experiencing self love is pain. Pain is a real hindrance to loving yourself. Most people, when they're hurt, they recoil. A lot of times, I remember when my son was younger, and I would be hurting. I mean, not emotionally, but if I was hurting, even emotionally too. But if I had hurt my hand or something, and I would start crying. Immediately he'd come to my rescue. And I would pull my hand back because I didn't want him to touch the hand. The pain was so intense, like hitting your finger with a hammer. Have any of you ever done that? It is real pain. And you hit your finger with a hammer and you recoil because you're nursing the hand, because it's not the hand that's hurting as much as the pain you're experiencing that you're trying to cope with in that moment. And the sheer notion of somebody else interrupting that pain is like they could cause you more pain. So most of us tend to recoil when we have a traumatic experience, and we insulate that pain. That pain becomes part of our makeup. That pain stops us from going outside of ourselves or even loving ourselves. So pain and emotional bankruptcy is real, and not giving work, giving attention to those emotions that we're trying to bury is not a good thing, because you're telling me you're going to try to find somebody who loves you, but you don't even want to deal with your own emotions. That's an issue. So pain or traumatic experiences, and on top of that, a lack of self-love or the ability to deal with your emotional trauma, is not a recipe for effective love relationships. The third thing is the inability to attract anything that is positive. How many people go there and you're like, oh my God, I keep on meeting the same person. I've said that before. You keep on attracting the same spirit, different body, different type, but the same girl, the same guy. You keep on attracting the same person. You're like, what is going on here? I always have these relationships where the person needs help or needs saving, or the person is really conflicted, or the person is really messed up. Why do I keep on attracting chaos? Well, let's go back. You haven't done any work on your own chaos. You're still chaotic, but you've buried it. And because you have this whole external, look of, you pull it together and you look good on the outside, internally, you're in chaos. And you're attracting the chaos because the universe recognizes that when you walk outside, it's not how great you look. You can look like GQ. You can look like Beyonce. But the thing is, when you walk outside, the universe is like, that person is still trouble. That person is still chaotic. And what energy you put out is the same energy you're pulling to yourself. So you're pulling a lot of chaos because you are still chaotic. That's where the healing comes in. In order for the chaos to go, in order for the law of attraction to work, because you do, James Allen, one of my favorite authors, says it. He says you attract that which you are. Let me say that again, because when I first read that, I thought that was one of the most profound things and truthful things I've ever heard. You attract that which you are. But most of us walk around wanting to attract something opposite than ourselves. Most of us want to attract calm and peace and tranquility. And inside we are nothing but turmoil. Inside we are nothing but this tumultuous sea that is raging and doesn't have any calm. But being the human beings that we are, we have unrealistic expectations for ourselves. So we go out and we try to attract this person and try to force them to love us, or try to force the issue of love, without realizing love cannot be fostered in such an environment. So what I would like you to do is to start at the basic. The basic thing is self-love. Learn to truly love yourself. And loving yourself means dealing with the pain, dealing with the turmoil, examining what has you the way you are, why you cry at night when nobody else is looking, why tears roll down your eyes when you are unaware of why the tears are rolling. Why are you so raw with pain when people say certain things? Why do certain things trigger you? Deal with self. Learn to love yourself first. Learn to heal. Learn to hug yourself. Learn to embrace that pain. And learn to evolve through the visages of pain, and realize that you can't attract anything other than that which you are. If you want love, authentic love, you have to become the very thing you're trying to attract. I hope I was helpful. I will talk more about this throughout the course of these these YouTube videos. I'll try to expound more on love and authentic love. But as always, you can reach me through my website, thejourneyoftruth.com. And if you like the videos, I always encourage you to please give it a thumbs up. That helps me. And if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it by way of your comments. And please subscribe to the video. Again, my name is Ingrid Felton. Thank you for visiting today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.